Hello children, today I am going to explain to you about a concept from your civics chapter called federalism. So in your NCERT textbook, in the book called Democratic Politics, you have a chapter called Federalism. As you know, children, India is a federal country. We call India is a democratic country. So what does federalism mean? Federalism is a system of government in which the power is divided between a central government and various state governments in a country like India, for example. So this is the definition of federalism. In your textbook, exactly it is mentioned like this. Federalism is a system of government in which the power is divided between a central authority and various constituent units of the country. So here it means the power is divided between the government of India and the state governments like Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Odisha, etc. So very important question is being asked from this chapter in civics called federalism. The question has been asked a few times. This question was asked for a few times in board paper about what are the key features of federalism. So for these children, you need to mention around 5 to 6 distinct, clear points. What are the key features of federalism? In a federal state, in a country where federalism is practiced, we will see these are the things functioning very well, and this is the system. So for this question, for 5 marks question, you need to mention in 5 to 6 points. So children, point number 1 says 2 or more levels of government. That means when you talk about the feature number 1, in a federal country or in federalism or where federalism is practiced in any country, there are 2 or more levels of government. Take the example of India. We have central government for whole country and we have state governments like Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Punjab, etc. Moreover, we have a third tier government called local self-government. That is, all the Panchayati Raj system is working under this third tier government, or the panchayats and municipalities. So this was the point number 1, the first feature. The second feature, children, here I have mentioned same citizens own specific jurisdiction on law, taxation and administration. What does it mean? That means different levels of government or different tiers of government govern same citizens. The word citizen is being mentioned for the person of a country. We do not have a separate citizen for Telangana state and for the government of India. The citizen is for the whole country. The word citizen is used for the person of this country, this nation. The same person is being governed by Government of India and also the government of the state. And important thing is, for each government, as per the constitution of our country, there is specific jurisdiction related to law, taxes, and the rule, administration. The specific instructions have been given by the Constitution of India. Children, point number 3, the feature number 3. Autonomy of each tier of government is safeguarded by the Constitution. What does it mean? That each level of government has its own authority, and that authority has been guaranteed by the Constitution of our country. That should not be interfered by each level of government. For example, the government of India cannot interfere the autonomy of a Telangana state. So what kind of authority or autonomy has been given by the Constitution, guaranteed by the Constitution, safeguarded by the Constitution of our country? So children, point number 4, the feature number 4, change of the fundamental provisions needs consent of both the levels of government. What does it mean? Constitution can be changed, can be amended. We know all these things. The law-making organization or law-making body for our country is the legislature. The parliament is the law-making body for our country. But when we talk about the basic provisions, basic laws, the fundamental rights or duties, etc., regarding that matter, our central legislature cannot make laws, cannot change the laws. So it requires consent, approval from the central government as well as the state governments. So change of the fundamental provisions needs approval of or consent of both levels of government, central government as well as state governments. The point number 5, the feature number 5 says integrated judiciary has power to interpret the Constitution and the powers of the government. Children, the integrated judiciary means the one system of judiciary for the whole country, and which is under the control, under the supervision of Supreme Court of India. So as per the guidelines given by the Supreme Court of India, all the courts are functioning in our country. So only the judiciary has the power to spell out what is there in the Constitution, in our Constitution. What are supposed to be done by the government, what are not supposed to be done by the government, or what are the citizens are not supposed to do. So all the rules and regulations are mentioned clearly in the Constitution, but Supreme Court, our judiciary, has the power to interpret, can say what is right, what is not right, and accordingly the person or the government officials will be punished if they have done something wrong. So the last feature, children, the last feature is the federal system has two objectives, or we call it dual objectives. The objective number 1 is to safeguard the country, to defend the country, to protect the country, the nation, to protect and promote the unity, to work towards the unity of the people, unity in diversity. Diversified people are there, how they can be united, to work together, to live together. That is the first objective. Objective number 2, accommodate the regional diversities. different regions in our country, for example, south, north, east, northeast, all the regions will have different culture, different lifestyle, different languages. So all these differences will be taken care of by the country where federalism is practiced. By the federal country, all these regional diversities will be accommodated, will be taken into consideration, will be taken all of them together along. There should not be any discrimination, there should not be any segregation. So the federal system has to take care of to accommodate all the differences, regional differences, geographical differences, historical differences, linguistic differences. So children, all these 5 points or 6 points you are supposed to mention for this 5-mark question. I hope children you have understood this particular concept, and the question is framed from this concept, what are the key features of the federalism. I hope children you have understood this. Kindly like, subscribe and share my channel, children. I'll be making more videos for all of you in future, or I am trying to make videos related to your board examination. Keeping that in mind, I need to make videos which would help you to study with short period. You can grasp the main concepts that would help you a lot. So with this I conclude today, and I will make some more videos related to this chapter, on this particular chapter, federalism. Few more videos, important concepts I will take into consideration. And with this I conclude. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, children. Bye.